City, it's the Wendy Williams Show.
I'm doing okay. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Well, the weather outside is frightful. Thank you, crew and stuff. You've surprised me with the fire. Oh, I feel so cozy. But we need to clear that for the Hot Topics. Okay, so fireplace, you're cute. But, ooh, now we have 2 fireplaces. Ooh. The deluxe version. Okay, now everyone settle down. Co-host at home watching, co-host in the studio audience, I've got an announcement to make. Well, you're not gonna like it, nor do I, but the weather is inclement and Ray J is not here. Anyone who wants to leave, just raise your hands during commercial and you will be escorted out. But if you wanna stay, let's play. Okay. Well, here's what happened. Ray J was at the airport. He was at the LAX coming to the Wendy show. You know he's supposed to be our guest today. Now, I know it's bad weather all over the country. Here in New York, it's bad as well. People are skidding and being shut in and all kinds of stuff going on. But because of the bad weather in New York, Ray J couldn't get out of LA because he couldn't land here in New York without skidding off a runway, and we don't want that. So he showed up at the air, but by the way, we moved his visit to tomorrow to be safe. Yeah. By then, the plows and the salt and everything like that, but guess what? While he was at the airport coming to Wendy, he was spotted by TMZ without his wedding ring. Now look at here. I don't know what any of this means, but he'll be here tomorrow. Ray J, we look forward to grilling you. We've got love for Ray J, and so we'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. So now Howard Stern says that Simon Cowell is the one to blame for the firing of Gabrielle Union and Juliana Hough from America's Got Talent. Now you recall, I mean, even Nick Cannon has talked shady about the show. You know what I'm saying? I don't know whether it was a race thing or a sexism thing or a thing or whatever, but Howard, you know, was a judge on this show for 4 years, from 2012 to 2015. And here's what he had to say on his radio show yesterday.
He has set it up that the men stay, no matter how old they are, no matter how fat they are, no matter how ugly they are, or no matter how talentless they are. But what he manages to do on all his shows is he constantly replaces the hot chicks with hotter chicks and younger chicks, which is so obvious.
Well, I mean, I agree. You know, Howie Mandela's been there all along. I like Howie. And by the way, Howard likes Howie as well. And yeah, it's only the girls who get replaced. And they do get replaced with, you know, equally as attractive women and things like, it's almost like I don't think that Simon is a racist, because Simon has had relations with black women, romantical and everything before, this is not, I don't think, a black thing. I just think that this is a sexism thing, girls. And this is us all against them. And sometimes that's how it is. It's not always a black or white thing. Howard is big enough of a person to really go after it and say it like he means it. Simon can't hurt Howard. You know, Howard is, you know, that guy. But I also believe that somewhere in Howard's psyche, Howard might be a little bit jealous of Simon, only because Howard is big on radio. And in my mind, I think that, you know, my king of all media wanted to truly be that international star, owning shows and doing things and being on the radio, but also flipping shows and being, you know, like Simon came out of nowhere and years ago, you know, when we first met him, and just took over. I mean, he smoked cigarettes inside. And Howard also said what we said yesterday, which is, you know, that Juliana Hough is staying quiet because after they fired her, she's got other projects to work on with NBC. You know, and, you know, I don't think that she needs to comment on this because her money is not as secure as Gabrielle Union's money. Okay, okay, okay. I mean, Gabrielle is a beautiful, accomplished actress. She's got her own on her own. Plus, she married D. Wade, and he's got, you know, hundreds of millions of dollars. They're good. You know what I mean? In the meantime, Juliana Hough, you know, she's dating a hockey player, but he's no Wayne Gretzky. Do you know what I mean? You know, he's some sort of hockey player, one bad puck to the nut, and he's out. Oh, no, she's married to him, Brooks. All right, well, I don't know who that is. I don't really follow hockey like that, but I do remember the Wayne Gretzky era, right?
Yep.
Do you know who Brooks is?
Never heard of this man. I'm sorry to this man. I don't.
Right.
Right. If I saw him on the street, I wouldn't know a thing.
No. Does he have a hockey jersey in the arena?
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, Gretzky does.
Yep, exactly.
You know? So this is what has transpired as of late. Gabrielle Union is meeting with the NBC execs this week to discuss how to improve the atmosphere on the show. I think that this is terrific. You want to know what? Gabrielle, if they offer you your job back, I wouldn't even take it. But you know what I would take? I would take a low-key, high-paying job as a consultant in the background for the show. Okay? In the meantime, Simon is also a judge on British's X Factor. See, yeah, no, not what. You know Simon is big. My cameraman chiming in. No, it's a group effort here at Wendy, you know. And they said, what? I think that was Caillou. His real name was not Caillou, but do you know that character from the kids thing? Oh, Caillou. Caillou recently got his citizenship, and we made a party here and everything. Yup. Yeah. He's been here forever. It was like a big deal, right, Suzanne? It was like
from Romania.
He's from Romania.
He's Romanian, and now he's a U.S. citizen.
Yup. Legit. Anyways, so back to Simon. So Simon has this X Factor in Britain, and the Pussycat Dolls had their reunion on the show. Okay, well, that's what they were. But let's show them what they are now, okay? Don't ya? Okay, they are twisting and turning and rubbing that booty. And they performed. So here's the deal. They performed for the first time. Exactly. Yes, go Scherchenberger and girls. Do that thing, do it. So they performed for the first time in 10 years on X Factor in Britain, the season finale, and people, this is them. Right. Everyone's in their like late 30s, mid 40s, you know, something or another. People have children, people are popping and dropping. And many of the viewers were appalled. Oh, yes, the skimpy outfits, the sexual dances at 8 o'clock at night during family hour. Well, listen, the world is on, everything has changed. And I think that 8 o'clock at night, your kids have seen worse than this. Number one. Number two, the first syllable of the name of the show, or the group, says it all. Just saying. It says it all. Like, I love this right here. And it's not even about women's empowerment, you know, it's not even about that. It's about these girls have kept it tight and right all these years. And if you've got an 8-year-old and a 10-year-old and you don't want them to see that, but you see in your cable guide that the Pussycat Dolls are gonna be on, then you quickly change the channel to something innocent like the cartoon Caillou or something. Do something different with your families. The Pussycat Dolls are making new music. Well, I don't care about that part. But, and by the way, the song Don't Ya, just when you think that's hot enough, if you listen to that smoldering song, Push the Buttons. Oh. DJ Booth, okay. Can you please play Buttons during commercial break so we can all zip it and zoo it in here? Thank you. So, they have a reunion tour. It kicks off in the UK in April of 2020. I don't know when they're coming to New York, but I do know two people that want to be front and center.
Yes.
Me and him.
Totally.
Don't you? Just saying. And I think that a lot of the people who are mad at the Pussycat Dolls are people who don't watch their diet. Or, sorry. Or you watch your diet, but you're not, you know, like you're letting the sands of the hourglass grow under your feet, as opposed to keeping up. You know, they're hot. They're hot. Because I don't care. So this is for you. So Pete Davidson, you know that thing about asking fans to sign a $1 million non-disclosure agreement before going to his show? Like even if you're Eddie Murphy and you know the funniest people on earth, you know, Chris Rock, $1 million? Do your fans even have that to pay you back? So what if they leak it online? You're gonna sue your fans and they don't have that money? And like, how funny are you? You know, and I don't really know him, but doesn't he look scared? And not funny? Anyway, he's saying that you can't give any reviews, you can't critique his show, you gotta lock up your phone at the door, you can't post it on social media. If he finds out any of this, then he's gonna sue you for $1 million. $1 million. I don't care if it's $20,000. So he informed his fans of this just a few hours before the show that he did. And so that he gave them the right of refusal. Like, if you don't want to sign it, then just don't show up at the show. But in the meantime, you've gotten your babysitter, you've taken off from work, you've got your crowd with you, you're on your way to the show. And to me, excuse me, I don't care how big you are. Signing a non-disclosure, I don't even like the idea of locking up phones, not for nothing. You know, it's horrible that people are so immature these days that they have to pull out their phones for everything and nothing can be just kept to the room. But I don't think that as a performer you can do that. Like here at Wendy, we tell you guys don't bring your phones out, but that's because we've got the lights and, you know, we don't want you to mess with, you know, the lighting and stuff like that. Also, when we swing to the audience, we want you to be paying attention. We don't want you to be down like that because you come to be a co-host, right? Like, you come to be seen on TV and help out with this messy show. But you know, there is, you know, a certain point in the show at the very end where, you know, you pull out your phones and you take pictures of junk and, you know, whatever you want to do and stuff like that. But I don't even care about him like that. Like I think they only keep him on that show to make fun of Ariana Grande and the people he dates. I think he's the dating puppet. Right. You know, nobody on that show is dating high. He dates high. Like he's dating that 18-year-old Gerber girl. Yeah. How old is she?
She's 18. She's Cindy Crawford's daughter.
Right. It looks just like her. She forgot to hold her stomach in. You know, they catch us all in a bad frame sometime. But she's a beautiful girl. She looks just like her mother. But she's 18 and he's 25. And do I care? No. Will they get married and get pregnant? No. Are her parents pissed? Probably. But can they control an 18-year-old model? No. Look, they're walking and having a good time, and there she is with her parents and stuff. Anyway, let's talk about Drake. Otherwise known as Wheelchair Jimmy. From Degrassi High, this was his big role. This is when nobody cared about Drake. Like I know for a lot of people, it took some time for Drake to become hot to you. And you know, and now he's the most Googled, most richest, the most. Like he made it. Drake is that guy. Now you can't deny that. And I don't even like facial hair, but he's worn me down too. From Wheelchair Jimmy to that. But, so he's being called out for texting a 17-year-old. You know the singer Billie Eilish? She's 17. His fans think it's really creepy. Drake is 33. There's a 16-year age gap. So what do you think about this? I think about this, that Drake has been like a child star all of his life. And even though he's become this Drake right here, he probably still has a lot of arrested development in terms of communicating with the ladies. Like he likes a stripper or he likes a 17-year-old. Like there's no body of, you know, cerebral challenge going on here. And the thing is that Drake has been texting this girl and emailing her and stuff, you know, I like you, and she's like, I like you too. You know, we don't know whether it's romantic. We don't know the inflection of, you know, an email or a text or something like that. But, you know, if you're gonna be a 33-year-old man and you wanna give guidance, because maybe Wheelchair Jimmy, you know what I'm saying? Maybe his thought is that, you know, showbiz is a tough life and I could be a mentor to some of these young girls. Look, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. You all be quiet. I'm trying to, today is Giving Tuesday. I'm trying to be giving. But my thing is that if you're a Drake and you're 33 and you want to be in contact with a 16, 17 or, you know, 18-year-old girl, whatever, you need a buffer. That's why you have a manager. You have your manager get in contact with her and say, my client Drake really likes you and, you know, he sees a lot of you in him. or vice versa. But then they go out for lunch, or next time you're in Canada or LA or wherever, then let's go out and chit chat and so on and so on. But that's what like Jake needs a buffer, and that's why I think a lot of people are hating on Drake for getting in contact with this girl. They're insinuating that it's romantic. I'm not insinuating that it's romantic, but I am saying it does look inappropriate, and he has a team of people who could get in the way of this and just bring them together in solidarity, but in a room full of people, never to be left alone with a 17-year-old. Yeah. So today everybody is Giving Tuesday. And I've teamed up with the Snack Stational brand to give back. Their snacks are so delicious, especially if you put hot sauce on. The Candy Pop, Twix, and all this stuff, like all this stuff is proper, right? You bust open this Twix popcorn, right? And you pull out your hot sauce. But do it by yourself when you don't have to touch anything, because it gets sloppy and you get to eating. So now through January 2020, for every bag that you buy online, 100% of the profits go to this organization that I really like. I'm actually doing something with them tonight at the Dylan's Candy Bar where I can multitask because I can be giving back, but at the same time, I in the now and laters, Dylan's Candy Bar, they're a candy bar. Anyway, Operation Backpack is a community service of volunteers. I'm part of this, of the greater, the American Greater New York area, America. And what we do is we stuff backpacks for children in need so that they have all the proper things, to go to school and get smart. So, to find out more, go to wendyshow.com. And studio audience, because it's Giving Tuesday, and I know you love a snack, I'm sending you all home with this big bag of snacks. And right now, we've got more great show for you, everybody. Up next, the inside scoop on my girl Remy Ma's assault charges. So grab